48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Great book on becoming powerful, getting to positions of power. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the only right way to ask for help and get help. This is law number 13 of the 48 Laws of Power. So I'm going to start off with a story from the life of Genghis Khan, the conqueror, when he was invading China. So as we all know, Genghis Khan, all he wanted to do was plunder and destroy the places he conquered. But a man named Yelu Chutsai appreciated the Chinese culture very much. So he managed to become a trusted advisor to Genghis Khan. So when Genghis Khan took the city of Kaifeng, Yelu Chutsai wanted to save it while Genghis Khan wanted to plunder and destroy it. So Yelu Chutsai, he told Genghis Khan, hey, all the finest craftsmen and engineers from other parts of China have fled to Kaifeng. So it would be great to put them to use so that Genghis Khan could collect taxes and get richer. Now, here's something interesting. Genghis Khan, being the greedy guy that he was, he did not really care about arts or sciences, but the idea of money appealed to him. The idea of taxes appealed to him. So Genghis Khan went ahead and spared the city from plunder, unlike what he had done to any of the cities in the past. So a really important lesson here, this is the law number 13, which is never confuse your needs with someone else's. We naively assume that people are interested in helping us selflessly, that our needs matter to other people. But the truth is, even the most powerful person has needs and desires, and you must appeal to their needs or desires, or you will they will think that they're wasting your time, and that's not really good for you. You are never going to be able to get help from them. So you should not confuse your needs with the needs of others when you're trying to get help from other people. When you're trying to get help from other people, don't try to remind them of the times when you have helped them in the past or what good deeds you have done. Don't try to appeal to gratitude. Instead, find out how your request will benefit them. Every single time, find out how your request will benefit them. That's what Yelu Chutsai did with Genghis Khan. He didn't try to he didn't try to convince Genghis Khan of the arts and the sciences and all that stuff. He appealed to his baser motives. He appealed to Genghis Khan's motives of greed and money. And he said, hey, if you spare the city, you will make money. And that's the key here. We are all like Genghis Khan in some ways, and we need to always be appealing to those motives of others. We need to always be appealing. We need to always be thinking about how our request will benefit someone else, from how our request will benefit the person whose help we're seeking. And Jean de la Bruyere, in 17th century, he was a great philosopher. He said, the shortest and best way to make your fortune is to let people see clearly that it is in their interest to promote yours. Really powerful idea here. If people believe it's in their interest to help you make money because that will help them make money, well, then that's the shortest and the best way to make your fortune. Really powerful idea. So the ultimate lever to move people every single time, whenever you're asking for help, whenever you're trying to get help, is to appeal to their own self-interest. Try to get them to see how you can help them, how your request will actually help them, how you will help their situation out. And that is when you will not encounter resistance. Because if all you do is try to approach the situation in a way that is all about you and how you can actually benefit from it, they won't care. So you have to constantly try to figure out how that specific situation will help them. You have to constantly train yourself to be able to see from other people's perspectives. Now let's talk about specific action items in order to implement this law, the law number 13. What you need to do is, step 1, identify what help do you need from someone, that specific person you need help from. Now, step 2, identify how could your specific request help them? How could you help them? And come up with a specific answer or a few answers. Come up with 3 specific answers on how your request could help them. And now structure your request such that you only talk about their interests and not yours. Structure your request such that you are thinking about them as if you are able to see into their minds. That is the key here. So law number 13, as Robert Greene talks about, or as Robert Greene puts it, he says, when asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest and never to mercy or gratitude. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this great idea.